style with their annual Do Hair, Do Good fashion show. It's a hair fashion show with the proceeds going to the United Way of Central New Mexico. And here with how together they're fighting against domestic violence in the neighborhoods around us are Ramiro Cardenas and Roxanne Fernandez with Mark Pardo. Good to have you two. We're going to talk a little bit more about how Mark Pardo's getting involved here in a moment. First, I want to talk with Jeanette Brawl with the United Way. It's good to have you too this morning.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this hair fashion show. How is this benefiting the community?
Well, this is just a really wonderful initiative that we're delighted to partner with such a strong partner in our community to address domestic violence. And those funds will go to our community fund. We have 3 issue areas in our community fund, and one of them is health. And under that banner, we fund agencies that do a lot of really important work in interpersonal violence.
Unfortunately, this happens all the time, but it really does. It's happening too often in our community. But this is more than just physical violence, right?
Absolutely. Violence occurs in a number of different forms, and it's very debilitating, particularly, I think, for children in households where violence is a commonplace reaction.
Are there statistics on New Mexico itself and Albuquerque? How often is it being happening right here?
APD responds to more than 15,000 domestic violence calls a year. And 1 in 3 women will experience some form of domestic violence in her lifetime.
Are there misconceptions about that?
Absolutely. I think one of the misconceptions is that it can't happen to just anyone. There has to be a specific set of conditions, and that's not true at all. It cuts across all income and ethnic lines.
And more commonly, you hear about women involved in domestic violence situations, but that can extend to children, men as well. I would think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These are family issues.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so how can the community support efforts to get rid of this in the community? This is one way, right? The fashion show?
I think awareness, certainly when we have partners who are calling attention to and wanting to help eradicate this. Another way is to just be aware and understand the breadth of the problem, and to, when someone reports that they're having those difficulties, to believe them and help them seek services.
All right, Roxanne, how did Mark Pardo get involved in all of this?
Well, Mark Pardo, he is a family-oriented and family-owned company, and he's always looking ways of giving back to the community. And we really like what United Way of Central New Mexico has done in their community. So what better way is to do it than doing a Do Hair, Do Good fashion show? And we've been with United Way for about 2 years, so we're very excited about it.
What can people expect at the show, Ramiro? You're going to be doing this soon.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon. It's going to be May 16th. We're going to have from little kids from our staffs up to aerial dancers, flamenco dancers, hip-hop dancers, and then we're going to have a lot of avant-garde. We also are going to have our new makeup line. It's called Rare Bloom, so we're going to be working on that also.
With just a few seconds left, when is it, where is it, and where can people get more information?
It's on May 16th, 7 o'clock at Albuquerque Rail Yards. Okay. And you can get tickets at www.hairdogood, www.com, and at any of the Mark Pardo salons.
Well, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. Interesting cause to draw attention to, and good way to raise money for it. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.